Howdy Everybody. Oh, we're going. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're not eating food today, we're just talking. Even though I know my food videos seem to be very popular. It is amazing how many channels are just people eating food. Mukbangs, or mukbang, whatever you want to call it. I call it a mukbang. They're super popular. Like, people just sit and eat. Which, I mean, I get it, because all I do is sit and talk. But I don't know, it's a big thing. And then people living in cars is the new thing. So, I mean, I don't live here. I just do my vlogs from here. I love my tiny car. Now, you know, I don't know how much I've talked about Fred on the channel, but my car's name is Fred. He's a Honda Fit, and he's a little tiny. And I named him Fred because I feel like he's like the size of Fred Flintstone's car, and I could just push him with my feet if his battery ever went out. Now, I realize that's not true, but that's how I feel about it. So, dang it, I had a whole point in the thing I was going to talk about too. And then just like that, it's gone. We were talking about Fred, we were talking about tiny cars. We were, I don't know. Oh, the sun's coming out. I'm sorry, everybody. We were talking about how YouTube channels... Oh, that's what I was talking about. How YouTube channels have so many different things, right? So you have people who do the mukbangs, which are really popular. You have the people who live in their vehicles, which is becoming really popular. You have the people who travel. Some travel in RVs, which I know my mom likes to watch. And then people who just travel and do things, either, you know, around the world or just within the United States, or some just go to certain, you know, like roadside attractions. And then you have the people who do the product reviews, like, you know, buying stuff from Wish, or product testing, you know, cleaning supplies or cleaning products from Amazon or whatever. So I find myself being drawn more and more when I tell you if I were to tell you who my favorite YouTubers are, they're families. And there's a lot of really cool families out there, but several of them do like challenge videos, or videos where it's just, I mean, it's so obviously staged, like that is not your life. Now, I'm fine with staging shots, like one of the families that I watch a lot is the Scott family. Their channel is 52 Love, and they had Quints, and they already had 2 older boys. And so they'll set up shots, like, you know, they'll plan it out, and that's okay. The Ballinger family, who is one of my all-time favorites. I've been a fan of theirs for years, and a fan of Living Rosa. They have 3 of the cutest girls. The youngest 2 are twins. They have a redhead, a blonde, and a brunette. They're just super cute. And I just find myself being drawn to people who are just people, just living their life, doing their daily thing, taking us along. So, you know, setting up a shot of, you know, you running by or pulling into a place. Like, I understand that. I've done that before. It takes a lot more effort, and so I don't always do that. It hasn't been done much on this channel at all, but on the other channel there are shots like that. And I'll probably get to where I do that on this channel as well. But for now, I just wanted to get into the pacing and habit of putting videos out. I found that every day was getting to be a little bit much, so I haven't made it official. But I was thinking what I would start trying to do is maybe like a Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So take like 2 days off a week. I may end up switching that and doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturday and Sunday. But I think pretty easily I can keep up with 5 days a week of just getting in my car and talking, or getting in my car and eating something. Now that may become a little bit more challenging as I think about going back on a diet, or changing the way that I eat, as diets kill you, but changing your lifestyle is not always a bad thing. But it'll be keto, so it's a diet, but it works. It's the only thing that I've ever found that works for me. Anyway, so all these different types of YouTube channels out there. There's even some, I mean, it's like there's something for everybody. If you have a weird genre or niche that you're interested in, how-to videos, game show, like, it's just, I love YouTube. So I guess at the end of the day, this whole video is once again about YouTube, which tends to be one of my favorite topics, because it's just such an amazing platform. And I know I've said before that I use it like it's a verb. I'm going to YouTube it, like people used to say I'm going to Google it. Now, it doesn't always work, but most of the time, if I want to know something, I go to YouTube and see what I can find out. And I guess that's also partly because I'm a visual person, so being able to see it is very handy and helpful. Alliteration is hard. It's very handy and helpful. Helpful. So full of help. It's handy and it's helpful. Why is that so hard to say? Anyway, whatever. So I like it. That's what it means. It means that I like it. So I thought I'd put out there today as my question, which I try to always ask, even, if it's not getting an answer. One day maybe we'll get answers to some of the questions. So, well, let me start by saying, like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you know how, or if you'd like. We'll change that up a little bit. Watch me on Facebook if you need to. I'm happy for support in any form. And then comment down below. Do you have a type of video that you watch on YouTube? Or are you not a fan of YouTube for any particular reason? I'd be curious to hear that as well. Do you find it difficult? Do you find it, something challenging? Maybe something I could help with, or help introduce different things to you to make it more accessible for you. Just because I think it is a great platform. I think it's very helpful to a lot of people, not just myself, but for product reviews, often I'll go to Facebook. I'll go to Amazon and I'll read what their review is, and then I'll see if there's any videos on it to see if it is something that I really want. Other than that, really, for the most part, I like families. I like real families doing real things. Even the people that I watch a lot of Walt Disney World vloggers, because they're vlogging about themselves going to Disney World. I mean, it's a real thing that they're doing. They're not fake. They're not putting on. So for me, that's what I like the most. That's sort of how I try to have this channel be, just me, real and authentic as I can be. Doing whatever, suits me for the day. Movies are starting to come out, though, so be ready for some movie reviews. I know this channel hasn't had very many, but there's about to be a lot coming up, because there's a bunch of movies that Misty wants to see. I didn't go last weekend because I was doing laundry and everything from the weekend before when I was out of town with Mom. But this weekend, I'm definitely going to see 2, if not 3 or 4, because there's a bunch that I think Gemini Man comes out this week too, and I've actually really been looking forward to that movie. So, and now we're rambling. We've already done the closing, so until next time, I'll see y'all real soon.